unending legacy as we start saying goodbye to some of the folks that have really been institutioned and responsible for much of the success that goes on here with the garrison, the airfield, the nav aides, everybody working together as a team. And today we've been pretty lucky. We've only suffered really, 1 or 2 losses since I've been here, even as a green suiter in 2006. And, boy, you hate to see folks go, and sometimes it's a blessing, and it's time to move on and take on the new challenges and do things that is, time for you in your life. And I'll tell you, for those of you that don't know, Marvin was pretty well set to retire. There's things that came up and some challenges that came up with programs and the way things work, and I just can't tell you how thankful I am that he didn't retire for a couple of reasons, not just for our benefit here, but I think for the benefit of the Army and MCOM. When you've got people that have talents and skills that they bring to the table that benefit a much bigger picture. Those guys, you don't realize how much you rely on them until they're gone. And I can tell you, we're not going to have to know that. We're not going to have to let him go to realize how much we're going to miss him. We've been going through this for a while now. And as complicated as things were in this last 6 months, if you will, and longer for Marvin and his family trying to figure out where the next move was, Marvin stayed in the system, if you will, really to allow the garrison the opportunity to do an immediate replacement with somebody. I'm not going to sell the guy short, but Marvin's the expert, and he's been a great leader, a great mentor, a great advisor. He has taken kids from 458 from ground up. Not very often do the tactical nav aids guys get an opportunity to go out and work fixed base, so that's always a great opportunity to introduce something new and exciting to them, because I don't know where you go after you do tactical nav aids, where your future lies after you leave the service or retire. But being able to introduce the fixed base side to those guys has got to be a great opportunity for those soldiers. The level of experience and just institutional knowledge that's going to be lost when we lose Marvin, we're going to feel it. And we've got some folks that are backing it up, and here shortly we'll be losing Mr. McNabb and his family, and God dang it, I'm trying to hang on to Freddie as long as I can hold on to him. But it's coming, and we're going to do our best to figure out how to deal with it. But for Marvin, for me personally, great advisor. I appreciate it. For all the other folks that have had the opportunity to work with you, same thing. We've had the opportunity to sit down and share some stories about some of the silly stuff we did as young kids and young airmen and young soldiers. And well, if you didn't take the opportunity to sit down and visit with Marvin at that level, you missed an opportunity. And fully on you guys. We're going to tell stories about him when he leaves anyway. Probably won't be as good as Freddie's story falling in the mud, but we're going to tell stories about him. So I know there's going to be a couple of presentations. Some folks are going to come up and present. I'm not sure who the presenters are, but I've got one to present. And then as I do that, I think the Air Force has got. If you want to go ahead and just jump in right now and give your thank you, and then I'll kind of get this stuff staged and ready to go. I'd appreciate it.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Jock, I've been here for just over a year and a half to be precise. And we didn't know much about you for the first six months or so. Then we moved in here, we came over family. He likes his potato chips, natural, Ruffles, all that stuff. So make sure we have his stock in place. If we don't, I feel bad taking him himself to restock him. So one of my favorite customers. Not everybody know. I didn't know at first that he is actually retired Air Force. So that's pretty cool. And I'm not sure where he headed to after this. Just want to give you a little parting gift from us, men of the 67th Weather Squadron. And I don't know what's in there. It's all wrapped up and given to me. So if you don't like it, then don't blame me. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. We're gonna miss you. I got one more thing for you. Actually, you got our famous Det 2 coin. In front of it's got our little Angry Rooster mascot on there, and then we have all the emblems of all the battalions we support. Tore down here to K-16, and that's our little emblem on there. It's a symbol of the squadron. And on the back, we have a picture of all the airframes that we support. So,
Great, Mike.
yeah, exactly. All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time. All right.
All right. I'll give the opportunity for Freddie or Jim to pipe in and make a comment if necessary. Otherwise, we'll get on with that presentation.
Me personally, I will miss you very much. When I first came aboard, you're kind of like a father figure to me. For most of you guys don't know, Marvin was prior Air Force. I've been doing this for 25 years, and I still don't know anybody that probably can touch this guy when it comes to knowledge of the equipment. For that, thank you for teaching me. I'm gonna miss you. Somehow, we still have to.
You are like my son, Freddie. He's a whole 2 weeks younger than my son.
Thank you.
Jim?
I don't want to break it down.
Okay, I got you. I got you. All right, anybody else? The floor is open. Anybody want to say something sweet or mean about Marvin before he goes? Okay. Couple things. This is a token of appreciation for the work, the hard work that you've done here. It reads, Mr. Marvin Jock, August 19. All right, you guys figure out where you were. August of 1997. Don't yell it out.
Senior in high school.
Till June of 2014. In appreciation for your outstanding support, dedication, service, and commitment to excellence, Alpha 511 mission was a success. Good luck to you and your family. You'll be truly missed. And we wanted to make sure that you'd already shipped all your household goods, so you get to try to carry this on the plane. And then this took a little bit of, let's see if I can take my fingers all over it, that'll be great.
A direction finder.
A direction finder in case you lose your way after you leave here. Marvin has probably, can you imagine, probably has quite a collection of coins, and this probably will just take a portion of those, and he can figure out how to place the others all over the house where his wife will be tripping over them and dusting them off for the rest of his life. But concept was out there. Freddie did a great job. We connected with some folks over on the 2CAP side to help us bring all this together. For those of you that don't have an issue with this, I'm going to read this. On the back, it's from Psalm 82. It says, defend the weak and the fatherless, uphold the cause of the poor and the oppressed, rescue the weak and the needy, deliver them from the hand of the wicked. And on the front, it reads Marvin Jock, again, same dates. It says on course on glide path. For those of you that are not familiar with it, this is an instrument that you should find in the aircraft. This is your ILS indicator in the aircraft, and it's an older one, and it's appropriate probably for Marvin's age. But it says, thank you for dedication, knowledge, and commitment to the air traffic control equipment repair in support of Desiderio Army Airfield and the 607th Air Force Weather Squadron. Your genuine concern for your fellow man and thorough knowledge of maintenance are second to none. Your departure from this family saddens us, but we take comfort knowing that a true patriot will still be on guard for our great nation at your new duty station. Thank you for keeping us on course on glide path. So, Marvin, from the team and the folks, and I can't let the Air Force outdo me. I know you probably already have one of these, but this will give you something to wrestle with on the way through the airport. One more piece of metal to deal with is the airfield coin, the Alpha 511 airfield coin. Go ahead and set your coins in there.
Fit right in there. Look at that.
Imagine that.
Wow.
Marvin, if you might take a minute and share, we'd appreciate it. We'd be honored.
Don't know where to start. I guess I'll start by saying, great bunch of people I've worked with here over the years. Probably the best supervisor I've ever had, right here. I get together here. When all this thing came down with the swap, it was looking pretty bleak a couple of times. And Ron got on the phone, got on the computer, got on, I don't know, he's magical that way. He has contacts everywhere. And tell you what, he made it happen. And it took from December until now to get out of here. You'd think a swap would be easy. He just, I called the guy at the other end, he said, yeah, I wanna come. And I said, I'm ready to go, this is December. And like I say, I didn't get my orders till early May. So there was a lot of sticky wickets. He made them go away, made it happen. I know my next supervisor is not going to be as good, but I'm prepared for that. I've had a lot of supervisors in my time, and but I'm sure going to miss this airfield. Put a lot of myself into it, but sooner or later you have to move out and let somebody else take over. And I know you're getting a very good technician, a very good worker, very dedicated individual to replace me, and I'm glad I was able to stay here and make sure that happened. So I think everything's going to be okay. I don't know how you're going to get through all this building, but it'll all end someday. But I'm sure most of you won't be here when it happens. I'd just like to say thanks for everybody for just giving me an opportunity to serve.